Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I get into it, it'd be massively appreciated if you went ahead and dropped a like on the video. Cheers. Despite polarising narratives dominating football and the talent within the game, a player is either good or bad with no room in between. And more often than not, the reality is a confusing grey area that does change week to week, suiting one narrative before it is changed by fans and pundits later on. Hamza Igmani replaced Gers for the final half hour in Rangers' 1-0 win against Dundee United, with the 21-year-old Moroccan just making his second appearance since his summer transfer to Glasgow. And while some of the reactions to that 30-minute cameo tell more of the invention up top Rangers fans have been starved of for so long, and not just that, the merits of Igmani's efforts alone. He looks good, inventive, strong, and most importantly for Rangers and maybe just Gers, a little different. It is easy to forget all of Gers' improvements under Philippe Clement. The Belgian manager's first choice striker was initially Danilo, when the Brazilian was fully fit last November. For most of his time in Glasgow, Clement simply hasn't had the luxury of a rotating option up top. Injuries to Abdallah Sima and the consistent unavailability of Kemar Roof left Gers as a sole striking option last campaign, with Danilo also sidelined and loanee Fabio Silva largely covering on the left wing from March onwards. Not only has that demanded a lot of the number 9 physically, but it has also prevented Clement from using a striker with different qualities, like Danilo or new man Igmani. Igmani's efforts from the bench on Sunday were a perfect example of what he brings in comparison to the man he replaced, and in games of a certain nature, Rangers will be better with the Moroccan in that number 9 role. Gers has explained previously that he is a striker who is better facing goal, as opposed to operating with his back to goal. That's not to say the 29-year-old cannot play the odd effective flick, or link play at points when we are dominating the game, and it was his pass around the corner that paved the way for Tom Lawrence to score the winning goal in Dundee. Gers is also a hard worker and intelligent presser, but does lack the speed over short distances, which Clement's press arguably requires, especially when Tom Lawrence is picked for the number 9 role, and when Rangers need a striker to bring them up the pitch or hold the ball up. Gers' limitations do become visible, so having someone like Igmani will not only help the side play, but will also push Gers in the right direction, also giving Clement the option to play a classic 4-4-2, with two strikers who are very different but very effective. So what do you guys think then? Personally, I do think Igmani will be a good player, and I do reckon the 4-4-2 formation could be good for us in different games this campaign. Igmani definitely comes with different qualities than Gers does or has shown, which like I said before is definitely something we have lacked for quite a while now. We have been crying out for a striker like him for too long, and if he can have the impact I think he will have in Glasgow, we will definitely have a player that Philippe Clement can use and help us achieve plenty in the process. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and subscribe for daily videos. Cheers.